So my name is Jaime Palafox. I am a car audio fabricator. I've been installing, fabricating car audio products, installation for over 25 years. I love what I do. There's nothing else I'd rather do than what I'm doing today. I started doing this to pay for my college education. I was going to the university and I was doing odd jobs, you know, bus boy and paper boy and all these little jobs that you get as you're young and in high school. And what happened is I decided to try out the car stereo world because my brother actually used to do kind of side projects in the garage and used to build speaker boxes. I thought it was really cool. He always loved music. Probably the most inspiring thing is where else could you be where you enjoy music all day long. Ironically, it wasn't my brother's car. That was my first job. It was on the sidewalk. The curb, I did it on the street. I was installing a stereo. I put an equalizer inside one of the vans. He had two 15-inch subwoofers, huge amplifier, this little Subaru wagon, and everything after that's history. I graduated from college and I decided that this is what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. This year, in particular, I decided to open up my own business, which is where we are now. Come on back, I'll show you the shop. I like to set up a little bit different than most shops. I know they have a lot of inventory in a lot of shops. I wanted a clean showroom, but mainly having a bigger installation bay. This is my fabrication room, what most people call the wood room. This is where we do this is where all the magic happens. All the speaker boxes are built here. The shop is 2,500 square feet, but it's exactly what I want. I'll show you the inside of my room here. Check it out. This is probably my favorite spot of my whole shop. All of these machines are what we build all this cool stuff with. We can see a bearing press here, which is how we do press grills. If you've ever seen the press grills that we put online. Router is probably my #1 tool. This is my favorite tool. This one I modified it to make it a little bit taller. I'm a little bit taller than the average guy, so I've made it tall enough to where I'm comfortable routing on it. All of these templates you see, I purchased from Mobile Solutions, which it makes a lot of different kind of tools. I like these in particular because I can make my own shapes. Some of these you can see here on the end, this Impala logo I made. This is a speaker box I'm working on right now. I'm trying to get I'm putting a Chevy logo here. I'm trying to make look kind of duplicate, I guess use the same DNA of the vehicle, basically make it look like the factory grill. This will have three 10-inch subwoofers. These are the router bits that were used on building this enclosure, also Mobile Solutions stuff. I'm trying to keep the dust off of the cars. In the past, I've just worked in shops where the fabrication room is mixed together with the actual installation bay, and it's a disaster. The tools get dirty, the cars get dirty. This is a way to keep all your sawdust confined, keep the mess out. Or like most of the other fabricators in my industry, we all buy these big toolboxes. Most guys have a toolbox. I, for whatever reason, have two toolboxes, so I have twice the problem that most of the guys have. But I like Snap-on toolboxes. This is what I like to buy. This is my main toolbox. Some of my favorite drawers would be like my wrench drawer. Take a lot of pride in this. All of this was made by Car Audio. Thank you guys. Drawers like my screwdriver drawer, right? Okay, and then another one of my favorites would be my socket drawer, also full of a lot of Snap-on goodies in there. This is my test bench, so when somebody brings me an amplifier, what I do is I can test it here. I got audio in and out. It's something I made probably 15, 20 years ago, but it's still working. It's got a couple of Zapco amps. I can test video, reverse cameras, power, ground, voltage, and audio. One of the most inspirational people for me in this industry would probably be Brian Schmidt. He is what I call him sensei. I already knew how to do this stuff, but he actually perfected a lot of things. A lot of techniques that I had, he helped me perfect, and I love that. Other people, Tom Miller, there's David Fishman Rivera. I love those guys. He used to put fish inside. I'm sure you guys know who the Fishman is. I want them to always get more bang for their buck, like literally get more bang for their buck. So every time they come here, I want to make sure they're happy. If they're not happy, they can feel free to call me personally, and we'll make it right. Probably that I'm pretty picky and I'm a workaholic would be probably the first two types of description, or first two things that would describe me, I should say. I think I'm one of the people out in this industry that really care. I really care about your car. I care about how your stuff sounds. I care about customers. I care that they're happy. I want to do a good job, and every day what I'm doing is I'm practicing to make myself better for the next project. Jaime Palafox from Agora Auto Sounds. Thank you very much.
Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope.